A lot of my videos of me making strange cob noises talking about maths, come to think of it. Hello, you lovely people of the internet. I've got me coffee right here. Nice freshly made coffee. It's a little bit burnt, don't mind though. I tamped it a bit too much, or put a little bit too much coffee in. Can't work out which. One of the two though, I could tell straight away. As soon as I tamped it, I knew something was wrong. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I've been sitting thinking about what to do, and I can understand why people want to do reviewing things, because it's dead easy. You pick a thing up, like, don't you? Look at this toilet roll. Actually, this is an interesting toilet roll. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Spondulix, who make no, it's not who makes these. I've got no idea who makes these. I buy them. They come in a great big box, and the toilet rolls, and they're made of bamboo, and they're brown or unbleached. It's bog roll. They're not as wide by maybe a centimetre, maybe half a centimetre as the toilet rolls you buy in the shops. They're a little bit smaller. So that's where they're making the savings, I think. As well as charging. They don't charge more per roll. It's complicated. I tried to do the maths and my head burnt out doing it. So I decided that it's probably better, because I don't have to haul a load of bog rolls around with me when I go shopping. Like TMI. No, I don't do too much information. My bowel is not, it's not so much as irritable as like slightly annoyed. So tetchy. I have a tetchy bowel. I quite like that. I've got a tetchy bowel. But anyway, that aside, so we go through a lot of bog roll. So I've got this bog roll, right? And that's it. There's me review. That's how easy it is to review things. I've just reviewed some bog roll. Jeff Bezos didn't send me it. Hi, Jeff. I know you're still watching this. You watch all of them. I know. Yeah, Jeff Bezos is one of like the people. He just loves this channel. Don't know why. I did have a point, but I managed to lose myself. I do this a lot. I have this thing. Then I interrupt myself with something that I think is funny. And then I try to reason why it's funny. And then I try to remember what I was talking about before I thought it was funny, and I can't. And I've got no idea. I know it involves Jeff Bezos and him watching me channel, which he does. Does anyone remember Friends Reunited? The thing that was like, it was Facebook before Facebook was Facebook. If Friends Reunited had dropped their subscription model and found another way of funding it, I don't reckon Facebook would have taken off the way it did. There was a golden opportunity for Friends Reunited. God, I don't know even why I'm talking about that. If you want to talk about something like really old stuff, back in the, oh God, how long are we talking? I think it's before 2000. There was a thing called Gooey, and it was like a peer-to-peer thing, and so you could log into it, and you'd all met it. You could talk to people in like the foyer thing, but then you could go over to like a website, and we used to meet up with people on download.com. So we'd go over to download.com, and then in the Gooey chat within that, talked to a group of people I got to know really well. There was Grief, Darcy, no, that's the only two I remember. But there was loads of us. I can't even remember what I was called. I might have been called Little Buddha. It was kind of like, it was fantastic. And then it got shut down, because I would imagine that there would be security issues around that. But it was fantastic. Oh God, there's me reminiscing about like the early internet. I remember when they used to shovel coal in the back of the servers. Steam generated it was. You'd have water pouring in one side and a load of navvies shoveling coal into the back of it. And the steam would be amazing. You could like You could get your vegetables and steam them off the steam coming off it. It was turning the turbine that was making the internet go at like 1 gigahertz a second. That was a bit fast, actually. And if I recall right, the fastest I ever downloaded on dial-up was 3.3K a second. It would take me an hour to download something of a couple of meg, a few meg. It would take ages. And I downloaded something today. It was oh yeah, so I downloaded this thing. It was 350 megabytes. It downloaded in a second. It was just like, it was just there. I clicked the button and it was just there. That's mad. I did have a point. I haven't any more. Love yous. Bye. This is idiot proof.